Hey folks, welcome back to the shop. Well, it's been a coon's age since I've done a video for YouTube, both on this channel and on my RC channel, and realize I'm sitting here, or standing here I guess, working on a new project, and why the heck am I not recording this so I can put it up on YouTube, just in case someone's interested. So let me show you what I've been working on. Well, you can see on my welding bench I've got a frame already partly built, and a 3/4 inch shaft from good old Princess Auto, some pig iron. And right now I've got some pillow blocks mounted with bolts that are way too long. That's all I have, but it'll work for mock-up. Haven't done anything on the front yet. What I'm doing is I'm building a, I guess you call a Redneck Lawnchair, or I'm going to call it my Redneck mobility scooter. And the plan is to mount one of these chairs on it. I've got a whole bunch of them, and the power source is going to be a good old-fashioned, Princess Auto. Up here in Canada we have Princess Auto. It's a 6.5 horsepower. I think these are 190. Yeah. I don't know if you can see, if it's going to focus. 196cc engine I've had kicking around for quite some time. So that's my plan. It's not really my design. I've taken a page out of another YouTuber, One Pug Life, and kind of using his plans as a basis for my build. Now, so far so good. Got the pillow blocks mounted, everything's tacked together. I'll fully weld it all right now, but I'm ready to put the shaft in and show you what I'm running for front tires and back tires. I've already doctored these up. These are some front tires off of a Craftsman lawn tractor. And the fronts, I don't know how they're going to hold up. I'd like to find something different. These will be good enough for now. I think they're meant for a wagon or something. They're not very beefy, but they're the right size, and they do have some bearings in them, so we'll see how well they hold up. But first things first, I'll show you for the steering. I robbed the front end off of one of those tractors too, but I think it's going to be a little too wide, so I might have to section it and go from there, or if nothing else, cut the spindles off and make a new front end mount somehow. But I figure it's a good starting point, so I'll keep going. I'm going to get this rear end bolted up and see how it sits and go from there. So I'll get you up on the tripod so you can watch. Well, hopefully I don't run out of memory cards. So I might do like a fast forward type video of me working, but we'll play it by ear. Now I've got these pillow blocks mounted. I'm going to flip this frame over, and we will see if this shaft, I think it's going to be a hard, tight fit. Might take some beating with the hammer, and hopefully it's going to be plenty long enough. But we'll find out shortly here. This guy, I'll have to take it out again when I go to put the gears and whatnot on. But like I say, this is all kind of a trial fit. See how the tires I was planning on using will work. That's just the wing in it. The only plan I've got is in my head, like usual. Alright. Now, chances of this going in, yeah, there you go. It's probably going to take a bit of a beating to get it in there. So let's get the old dead blow hammer here, so I don't chew up the ends of the shaft any more than they already are. Let's see if they're going to go in, or if it's going to go in. Oh. Wow. Can't believe it's that hard to get it to go. Maybe I will use this guy here, and I can clean up the end after. Hold your ears. Huh. I'm not liking this. I'm thinking it's the keyway that's binding up, so. When they cut the keyway, it probably left a little bit of a burr. It's my theory, so we'll see if my theory is right. Okay. I don't know if I can see. It's hard to tell. Can't really see in there if that's what the problem is, but I'll just take this and knock the edge off. Now all these materials came from an abandoned, I'm not going to say failed, but an abandoned go-kart project working on way back in the day when I lived in the big city. And it's been sitting, rusting away ever since, so I cut it all up. And decided I'm going to try one of these lawn chair thingies. Now, it's not a big deal if it fits a little tight in these bearings. It doesn't have to fit loose because you want the bearings to be spinning, not the shaft inside the bearing. But regardless, it doesn't want to go in at all. It doesn't help me out any. Now, what are the chances this will go in a little bit better? Probably slim to none. Wow. Well, I'm going to do some work and we'll be back. See if I get this sucker in. No point in you me wasting valuable memory card on this operation. Okay, all nice and shiny. Kind of went over it with my grinder, flap disc thingy, or not flap disc, but this guy here. Hopefully it cleaned it up enough. So we'll give her another try. I also cleaned this off some WD-40 to keep it from flat rusting. Will she go? I don't know. Funny, it goes part way and then stops again. So I'm thinking there's some pretty poor Chinese tolerance on this shaft here. Oh. Of course, it's going to have to come out again. I don't know if I'll be able to see where it's hanging. Up. But getting there. Nice thing about these pillow blocks, they're kind of self-align. Hopefully my measuring is good. The shaft is parallel to perpendicular to the chassis, or else they'll want to pull to one side. Now here's where it gets tricky. Hold your ears once again. Not bad at all. Look at that. So sorry about the air compressor running in the background. At least it's outside now. I'm going to move this over. And make some space again. And we'll see if my cobbled together tractor tire things will fit. Clap this down again. Spins good. Actually, I'm curious to measure these. I did these bends. I actually measured them, so they're pretty darn close. But I'm just curious to see how square this is going to be. We'll measure it to here. 40.5. Yeah, not bad. A little over 40.5, but there's room for adjustment in these pillow blocks because the holes are slotted. And good old Princess Auto Chinese pig iron. This shaft is nowhere near straight. That's what she said. Let's see, 8 3/4. Let's get her centered. We'll have to cut this shaft, but we'll get it centered so I can see how much there is. 8 1/2. That side. One more. 7 3/4. Hair over 8. And hair over 8. Perfect. Now, let's grab the wheel, tires. We have to make some spacers for these because they'll rub on the chassis. This guy should. Come on. Yeah, should. Famous last words, of course. I'm going to put some collars on here to hold it in place. So when I start beating on it, it doesn't move. Grab out of my collection here. There's some actual spacers, that come with those pillow blocks that fit over. There they are. And sorry for being on a view, but they got these spacers and they have a ridge, so you just kind of set screw goes right into the keyway. Boy, even these don't fit very good. Huh. Probably because I was beating on this end here. Tolerances, tolerances. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Actually, no, I'll keep the video running. I'm going to clearance these just a little bit with my die grinder and carbide bit. Alright, let's try her now. Look at that, just the hair. That's all she took. So slide this on. That goes right over. There's a bit of a lip on these bearings. I don't know if you can see in the video. And then there's also a lip on these collars. So, sorry, what would you call it? Back cut. I don't know what you'd call it, but there's a space on here for that lip to fit into. Oh, that's why it fits just fine. But it doesn't fit over the bloody. These are both Princess Auto pillow blocks, but different times that they were purchased. So one seems to be a little bit better than the other. Look at her, a little bit more persuasion, I think. Well, oh, there she goes. That's all she took. Tighten up that set screw. I'm going to try to get this into a rolling position. The back tire, so I can kind of figure out if that front end's going to work on it or not. Now, will this go on? Should. Had it on here before on this shaft, but maybe this time will work better. Or not, because I don't have it moved over far enough. Bear with me. Comedy of errors here. Okay, take two. seemed to me it was a little bit tight, but I'm going to have to do some work on that hub too. Boy, oh boy, that's not good. Not good at all. I'm going to do some more clearancing and I'll be right back. Well, it took quite a bit of massaging with the grinder, but as you can see I got both of them on, and I think it's going to work out okay. Lots of extra shaft to cut off, so that's good. I'll cut it off on one side, not two chunks. That way that length might still come in handy for something else. But also what this allows me to do is get my clearances for what I'm going to need to put in for a spacer. Now, I don't think I've got these collars, which might work. You know, I don't need the collars to hold things together, but it's just a convenient way to make a spacer. Now these tires are a little flat, so I'm going to throw some air in them, about 10 pounds. And that, because that might bulge it out a little bit. Watch, excuse my head. And then we'll see if those collets will work as spacers. Or whatever you want to call them. Collets. I think they're called collets. Let's give her some air. I have to get some tube for these things. I'm not going to have the best traction either, but that'll be okay. Let's give her about 10 pounds, give or take. There. They bolts out a little bit. And this guy, his rims still need some welding too with the way I've put those cut them and made them work, but good enough for now. For mock-up, there, 10 pounds in each one. Now I got this guy. I think she'll work. I'm going to pull this rim back off. This one slides off real easy, but this guy's a little bit on the snug side. But I'll massage it a little more, I think. I guess the nice thing about putting these collets on is they'll help hold the shaft in place. I'll have to get some more, so I'll need some more. There we go. Like so. So this bad boy back. I imagine it won't fit. Oh, look at that. It actually fits. Different set screw size though. It's kind of goofy. Different manufacturers, I guess. I'm only concerned I don't want to crank that set screw down into the keyway. That'll damage the keyway. The other set screw is meant to go into the keyway. So, get that snugged up, like so. That'll make a nice beefy spacer as opposed to just a piece of tubing. Guess maybe the more times I take this off and on, the easier it'll go. And I just got a text, probably from my wife, saying to come inside for supper. Oh yeah, those spacers are going to work awesome. Let me see, I'm pretty sure I have another one. Yep, I do. Rock and roll. Might get this to a rolling chassis yet tonight. It's kind of rainy and gloomy outside, so it's a good day to be working on this stuff. And we need the rain. I'm not complaining. Bob's your uncle. It works. I am happy. Happy. It's actually coming together. I've been planning on building one of these things for many years. So I'm going to go in and have a bite to eat, and then we'll see if we can get that front end started. But that'll be on a separate video, so stay tuned for more. Till then, take care and talk to you later.